Hey everybody, welcome back to iPhone Blog or Tuba. And this video, I want to talk about my recently, driving experience which I've got with the help of Kia Sonet HTK Plus petrol manual transmission. So I just got this vehicle in my friend's house, and recently when I went out with him for a quick ride with the same the same car which he bought almost 6 to 7 months ago, which was around about 9.82 lakhs on road. The experience, what I felt, what exactly is the right way to go about it. Is this the car, your next car for you in case you're looking for sub 4 meter compact petrol manual SUV? Is what I'm here to answer. And before we go ahead and talk more about it, I have a small clip of the interior and the exterior of the car. Let's have a look, and then we talk about my experience which I've done a couple of days ago. Thank you so much. Right, so I'm sure you've seen the video of the Kia Sonet petrol manual HTK Plus model, which is 9.82 lakhs onwards on the road. The first thing which really strikes me about sub 4 compact SUVs in the making especially is the way it has been designed. And if you see, let's say the likes of Venue, the likes of XUV 300, the likes of Kaiga, and the Nissan, and all these motors, those who have been designing the sub 4 meter compact, they have not really got the balance right, barring let's say the Venue and somewhat XUV 300. But when it comes to Sonet and the design, trust me, it is a brand new, beautifully good looking, well proportioned design of the car. And I think it beats the entire comparison in the market when it comes to the front and the back look. So design in my book is absolutely A++. Moving on to the next bit, which is the segment. Now the segment of Kia Sonet has pretty much come from the elder siblings, let's say Kia Seltos. So you talk about steering wheel, you talk about touch screen, you talk about air purifier, you talk about various number of options, GT line, HT line, all these things they have borrowed from the bigger siblings, that is Kia Seltos, which is fantastic. So the quality of the touch and the finish on the dashboard, on the doors, is simply fantastic when it comes to the personal feeling. They've also got a very nice design layout with various options of, let's say, the seat cover, the bolstering, and the overall, practicality of the car as well. So there are no complaints on that. Let me give you a quick configuration of the car. The car stands at 81 bhp, 5 gear, and it churns out 115 Nm torque, which is as good as Honda Amaze, if I may call it. But then the biggest advantage which you have with HT Plus variant Kia Sonet is it comes pretty loaded. So you have the fog lights, you have the steering wheel, well wrapped telephony, you have all the goodies which you need from the pleasure driving experience. So the steering way is really nice. Kia Sonet steering petrol manual is very, very nice. The fit finish is fabulous. As per the mileage, what I saw in my friend's car, it was showing close to 12.5. So, the mileage depends from person to person. So it was not great for him. But then if I drive, I'm sure I'm going to get close to 14 or even 15, because the way you drive, your experience count. So that's one disadvantage which he shared with me. And I also experienced a kind of a not so impeccable mileage with a petrol car. Now, the biggest advantage of this Kia Sonet is it has 4-cylinder, 81 bhp and 115 Nm of torque. It may sound a little less on the paper, but then when you drive it, you really don't feel a real time lag in the car. Moving on towards next other options. The car, in my book, looks fantastic. It drives really good. It may not have a really kick punch when it comes to drive and twisting and turnings. But yes, on the highway, it gives a good stability on the higher speeds. So let's say if you're cruising around 85 to 90 or even plus, it will not feel shaky because the steering weighs really nice. Whereas if you're steering of XC 300, it becomes heavy, but it does not inspire you a lot, especially on the long run, on the higher run. And same goes with, for example, Venue and of course Kiger and the what we call the Honda Motors Nissan as well. Magnet I'm talking about. So yes, I mean that's a plus advantage. The only thing I felt they have missed out is the disc brakes in all the segments. So if you're giving a car with such plush quality, why not give all the disc brakes from HT variant option already? Because if you do, then you're luring more customers, more quality content, and automatically when you have such fantastic quality and material, the overall packaging of the car becomes even better. So this was my experience of driving, let's say, Kia Sonet HTK plus model petrol. And of course, we're living in 2021 and that's almost gone. And still they have 5-speed gearbox, which in my books is a big letdown. Apart from that, well, I can't comment about crash test because I've not seen the results yet. But I'm sure given the badge Seltos has received, it may not be that soundproof or let's say well maintained in terms of rugged looks of the car. But then for personal choice, if you ask me, it does strike a very nice deal when it comes to money, power, looks, and of course, the USP of Kia, the plush cabin always. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope this was interesting, useful. In case if you have any questions, comment, do pop in, give me a question. I'll be more than happy to answer. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow or day after because we're launching 13,000 kilometer XUV 300 real-time review. Till next time, you take care.